continuing to sit there and hatch, right?
So, as they open up, the vines begin to spread.
I want you to confirm exactly what they're doing, because if they're just spreading, I'm doing something while they're doing that.
Yeah, they're just the vines are just spreading.
I'm taking another farming tool and chucking it down the hole. I'm just doing that repeatedly until they do something about it.
What does this move do?
Chuck it at the large orange thing.
The large orange eyeball looking at you.
Yes.
More seeds keep getting shot up into the air.
Yes. So I go through, like, a large amount of farming supplies until I'm essentially, like, I've got, like, maybe a couple hoes and a pickaxe left.
You were out. So, goodness, Thomas.
What? I'm a professional gamer.
Shunk, 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 shunk. More and more.
This has to do damage to it eventually.
Thomas, why is that your thought process here?
Am I wrong?
No, but like, why is that your thought process?
Because this is Thomas and he strives for nothing but chaos.
Gosh, villagers are panicking. People are in shock that not only are their kids reappearing, they're being shown in pods, growing vines across the village.
Who just joined the call?
I'm gonna check that now. Oh god, at this point I should bring Jobby in because he is affected by this.
Let's not. I want to keep... We've got the thing flooded with seeds, right?
The village is flooded with seeds now, yes.
Well, it's not the village. It's the area in front of the hole. Because, like, the village is over here. I went down a slope and firing things this way.
No, it's shooting them straight up and they're just landing. It expects it to land around you, but they're landing anywhere at this point.
Well, it's a sheer drop with a cave on it, so it can't fire up. That's through the land.
No, Thomas, it's not like a slope. It's a straight drop.
Yes, it is a straight drop, and there's a cave on the side of it, which means it can't fire up. That would be shooting through the land. It has to shoot horizontally.
Thomas,
That's the only direction it can fire based on what you said.
the thing in the bottom of the hole is shooting them straight upwards out of the hole.
You said the cave was along the surface. You specifically said this.
I never
This
said there
is
was a
what I
cave.
did.
When you went into
You
the
did
hole, you rolled your
multiple times.
spider. You
You
rolled your
confirmed it.
I have recorded evidence that you rolled it on a spider mount.
Danny can confirm you agreed it was a cave.
Danny can't confirm jack shit. Danny's been trying
I've
to
been
be
calling it a
Kent.
cave on a wall
Been calling
repeatedly.
Rappa
and
for the past like
you
half
just were like,
hour.
yeah, it's a cave on a wall multiple times.
No, I said it's a hole in the ground, you fool.
No.
It's a
He said
hole
it
in
was
the
a
ground.
pit.
That's still a cave.
That's
No, it's
If
not.
on a
a cave.
vertical
A pit
wall,
is
a pit is
down.
a cave.
No, it's just Thomas.
There are caves which are holes straight down. And there are caves which are things on walls. And pits can be on walls.
This is a pit. There's a bottom to the pit. That is where everything is.
That's where the
essentially-
demon lord is.
So I'm continuing to chuck things down.
Why are you still chucking things at it?
Until I have, like, just a few supplies left.
Oh,
And
He's
immediately,
really trying to say something.
immediately around the opening, I have a trench. So what exactly
give me a second.
do they do?
Well, never fucking mind then.
So what exactly do they do? I need to know. Seriously, does Javi not know how deafened works?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
We've explained it many times. He's done it.
Oh, I should get out of the way of this.
Okay.
So, how exactly
So, Thomas, I need you to call initiative.
for the, like, 80 plants I've summoned?
Yeah. For these, like, 40 plants. Again, it's pandemonium in the village because people are running around. Seeds are just falling out of the sky. No one knows.
I've angered them. They have to be targeting me.
Yeah, the plants are after you.
Yeah.
But they're also just spreading.
Which means they'll approach me.
Yes.
Cool.
They're approaching
So
you.
how many supplies would you say I have left? I've used up most of them, but I've saved,
You
like,
have like
the basics.
3 or 4.
Okay. So are they all, like, physically bringing their main bodies towards me?
It's just the vines. Like, they're continuously growing the vines towards you.
I jump into the pit.
Full
It's a
levels of
pit.
chaos.
I've dug a trench around it. I'm jumping in. spear down, I instruct my spider to jump in with me. I'm just going down with this like my spear.
I have to check something on your
That
character
was
sheet.
not what I meant to do, but sure.
You didn't ever give me a buff that you said I'd get because I'm a patchwork.
Mm-hmm.
So where is it? You said that patchworks get one.
Yeah.
So what is it and where is it?
Alright. Thomas, call a suit.
Hearts.
This is the best card.
So if they extend their vines, they activate the trap, right?
Their vines don't weigh enough. At some point, it will be enough weight because of how many vines are actually chasing.
You can't
after
just anomalously create matter. Eventually you need to bring the main body closer.
So, they're not anomalously creating matter.
There isn't enough in this soil. I've seen their soil. It's trash, garbage soil.
Stop
Their
it!
soil is bad and stupid. The only thing they produce here... The only thing they produce here is potatoes and rednecks, alright?
300 meters away.
Potatoes and rednecks! Oh gosh, that is definitely becoming a meme. Potatoes and rednecks. I love that
You
one.
can't
No,
produce
that's just
anything here
me.
other than
No.
that.
It's funny
Already
though.
stereotyping the fucking accent.
You can only produce those two things with the soil. Because your soil is bad. You can't create large plant monsters out of this efficiently.
But what if the plant monster has been draining all of the life from the soil?
Eventually they have to bring the main body closer. That's what I'm waiting for, and why I'm jumping into the holes they have to follow.
I can't wait for you to see what the fuck is this. Okay.
I'm literally just like pulling Link from Smash Bros. Sword Attack, riding my creature.
I always hated that move.
Downward sword attack, like plunging it into the eye thing.
Okay.
I've been throwing weapons at this thing for like an hour. It's gotta have opened up some sort of weak point.
So, when you finally reach it downwards, and you finally hit, the giant eye is in the center of a giant pumpkin. Just a giant, humongous pumpkin.
Well, we're really getting into the Halloween thing now, aren't we?
With various tendrils all around the room.
As a patchwork, I have to be worried about this much less. As an ordinary character, I'd be terrified of death.
Yeah. You see
Patchwork power.
You see, essentially, like, grass caging, holding all the few children remaining that haven't been turned into whatever the fuck seeds were launched at you earlier. Along with a few of them being essentially just stuffed into pumpkins by more of those pumpkin golem things.
So once again,
Should I be a cat?
I've definitely opened up a weak point in this eye. Because I've just been chucking weapons at the same goddamn eye for like an hour.
Yeah.
There has to be an opening or a
Let's
weak
be
point.
honest, that eye's probably blind by now.
So I'm plunging straight through it with
Alright.
my lance
Give
that does
me-
1s.
Give me a strength check.
Spades.
So I'm assuming it's dead.
What even is balance anymore, guys?
Non-existent.
What even is balance, Danny? Look at this.
Non-existent, apparently.
You're welcome.
Call a suit.
Clubs.
Man, I'm so glad you chose that. 10 times. Okay, so this is double. 10 times 2 times 12. That's 240. 12 times 12 is 144. That's 344 damage.
In one stab.
In one stab.
Do I get any bonuses? Because I was like falling down a pit with my full weight of me and my spider behind me plunging this.
You were on your spider doing this the whole fucking time?
Ah, so that doesn't turn out well. Oh, as I said, I commanded my spider to jump into the pit, and I'm just using both of our weight to drive this lance in to any
So-
weak point I could find.
The pumpkins, you notice that you finally break through the pumpkin's eye. Like, for some reason, Its eye,
I go
Doesn't-
in one end and out the other into its skull.
the eye has had no real signs of damage up until this very attack. Like, you see the random things you've thrown at it scattered around, and then you finally feel like a good chunk into it.
Yes.
An ear-splitting screech is released from this thing. Because you just stabbed it in its goddamn eye.
And that's pretty freaking painful.
A lot of the pumpkin creatures feel like as if they were the ones stabbing the eye to start swatting at their face.
Yes.
And then it goes dark.
So can I grab it and like wrench it around and try and ride my way into the thing's skull?
Dark.
But I'm still in the open on this thing's eye.
Fair
Give
enough.
me a will save.
Spades.
I hate this. Give me another fucking deck of cards, Danny.
No. Glad I started using my wizard magic. Use the red one.
I'm scared.
I
Why?
could have just picked up whatever.
Do you not like my wizard magic?
Alright, so you, with flying colors, handle the will save and can just keep going.
So I'm
Despite-
doing what I said I want to do. If I'm on this thing's eye, I'm grabbing both hands of the spear and commanding my spider to like grab the exterior the eye is near and help me just wrench it around so that I fall into the thing's skull.
Give me a suit.
Hearts.
I fucking hate you!
Do you want me to do the shuffling?
No, it's fine.
Do you not like the wizard power? If you haven't noticed,
You wizard powers, you just have like a high stat luck or some shit.
whenever I've been calling
When
a
God
suit
was
that I
making
need to
your
get right,
character.
I've been going, I'll write this.
Alright.
Summon my wizard powers. Use
Alright,
a charm
Mr.
effect.
Voidwalker. Anyways. So you start wrenching this thing.
Yes.
Do another S of damage to this thing. Let's see. Call it?
Diamonds. Wow.
Thank God, I guess.
I wasn't trying to damage it. I was trying to just disposition it.
Again,
and piss
another
it off even
120
more.
damage because you do an S of damage with every hit.
I'm still trying. I'm not trying to do more damage. I'm trying to piss it off and drop into its skull where it can't hit me.
So, you're able to forcibly rip open the eye.
As I said, I wasn't. Let's assume I have a sphere like sitting in an opening to something, which is what I'm picturing the eye as. Is that right? Like it's an ordinary pumpkin carved hole, but it has an eye floating in the center of it.
Yeah.
What I'm asking is for my spider to grab onto the exterior the eye is sitting in and help me just wrench myself around so that I'm now on the inside of its skull and can just drop in.
Alright. So you're now inside of a weird orange liquid. Fluid in nature.
So I am the demon lord now.
And you look... it's see-through, but it's very clearly orange. But it's see-through. You
So
look
it's like
around...
orange soda.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is the debuff Patchworks. Getting wet isn't the best for them.
Yeah.
It doesn't
no
like
kidding. It's like a.
it doesn't kill them, but they're gonna be gross.
That no longer affects you.
Cause I'm an infected Patchwork.
That
it's
no
not-
longer affects you.
Oh. I was gonna say, cause I'm an infected one, it's not as bad. I'm not gonna be like bloated corpse gross. But I'm still gonna be like wet dog gross.
Yeah. That doesn't affect you.
That's fair.
So,
So that's my buff.
I don't have a good image for this. And I'd love to put it in the video, but I don't think I have a good image for this.
Yes. You don't have a free use image.
I don't really have the other images for you. That was like the hope and pray.
Well, we'll find out if we can have it right then.
Right? So,
Can I not beat this man up, please?
a 4'7" guy. He's not wearing any clothes. But he's got a Ken doll situation going on, and he's wrapped in orange lighting. And he just kind of floats up to you, his hair long and orange, flowing in the liquid. He's like, "You come into my turf? That's what my toys?"
Yeah.
deadpan, Helen. It's the best.
You are kind of kidnapping children.
They're
And
my
kinda-
friends!
They kind of don't like that.
This here, my friends!
But yeah, you could at least communicate that to the villagers.
I am just making them stronger because they said they wanted to have fun and have cool costumes for All Hallows Eve.
Oh, so this stops at the end of it?
Yeah, it does.
I don't believe that for a goddamn second.
Yeah, it all stops then, yeah.
Can I get like a written confirmation of this? It's a contract. I'm assuming you're a demon lord. That means you have to follow it.
Write it? I don't know how to write.
You're a
Interesting.
demon lord.
I will write out the contract, and that you have to do is give some sort of signed
I
confirmation.
can't read either.
Interesting. A verbal contract it is. Handshake.
I could just make you leave.
But, hear me out, I could soothe the issues of all of the people so you don't have more people like me coming in and being a problem. I could guarantee you don't have any problems for the time being.
But that means my friends have to go back home.
You kinda said they already are, unless you're admitting you're lying to me.
No, I'm not lying. They can go home.
Yeah, you've gotta allow them to go home at the end of it.
They can go home whenever they want. They just need to put on the costumes. They can go home.
They have to be able to come out of their costumes at the end of the season and go back to their families.
It's just a costume. They wearing it. It's
Once again, if
fine.
what you're saying is true, this is only mutually beneficial for you to do the handshake and have a verbal contract confirming that you will not do this in exchange. I will communicate to the villagers precisely what's happening, and then you won't have any issues.
Hey, Danny.
Once again, charisma of 5.
Danny, call us soon.
Spades. That's a 7 spade.
Huh?
So once again, I have some great charisma, and I'm just like, it is mutually beneficial. It is. Like, I'm not
Thomas,
lying to this man.
Give me an Arcana check.
What is that? Clubs pair. So he kills me.
You're unconscious.
I was gonna say he's killing me.
We're gonna call the session there.
Well, I was going to ask him one more question before he knocks me out, if that's alright.
Sure.
You know what happened to the mayor? Everyone's like he just left. I'm like, there's clearly a secret panel somewhere. They just kind of deny it. Do you know what happened? Are you the mayor?
And then he knocks you out.
Are you just a weird pedophile? And he's just like,
I'm not talking. I said that was a 30-foot pole.
alright. End recording, apparently.